You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith. Hey there, Sprouts. Today is Friday, December 18th, 2020. Now, today we are going to talk about the final ingredient to waiting well. We've already talked about having faith in God, having hope that we will be in heaven one day, surrendering, which of course will lead us to peace. And today we will talk about being joyful and rejoicing. Remember, this is the third week of Advent, and we have lit the pink candle this week. Now, we do this on purpose to remind ourselves that even though this is a time of penance and waiting, there is joy in the waiting. There is joy. Now, why is there joy? And how can joy be a part of waiting? Because if you ask me, waiting isn't very much fun. I don't like waiting either. But there is joy here. Why? Because we know how this story ends, don't we? We know what will happen at the end of Advent. What happens? Jesus is born. That's why we can be joyful right now. We are waiting. We aren't celebrating yet, and yet we are filled with joy because we know how this story ends. The same is true with Lent. There's also a Sunday in Lent when the priest will wear a pink vestment. And that is because even though you were suffering, even though we were talking quite a bit about the passion and death of Jesus Christ, we can be joyful because we know how this story ends. We know that Jesus rises from the dead and conquers death. Therefore, rejoice. So, Sprouts, we need to rejoice this day, but we don't rejoice by jumping right into Christmas. Yes, there is great joy and rejoicing on Christmas, but there is a different sort of joy now. It is the type of joy that you might feel if you know something wonderful is coming. There is a great sense of joy in waiting for great things to come. For example, if you have ever had family come to visit that you haven't seen in a long time, counting down the days, knowing that you're getting closer and soon they will be there, there is a great joy in that. The anticipation, the preparation, all of those things are beautiful and good. And so as part of Advent and waiting well, anticipate. Prepare, make plans, wrap presents. Now decorate that tree and get all ready for Jesus' birthday. Remember, we give each other gifts on Christmas because to remind ourselves of the greatest gift our world has ever received, the baby Jesus Christ. And so prepare with a joyful heart because we know all that is coming. And so, Sprouts, my challenge for you today and going into the weekend is to dive into Christmas preparations. I probably don't have to tell you to do this, but make sure that you put that joyful spirit into preparing, especially as you think through gifts that you can give to those that you love. And remember, as you pick out these gifts, make sure that they are not only thoughtful, but that they are things that really celebrate Jesus's birthday. Make sure that they are respectful and life-giving so that we can appropriately celebrate the King of the universe, Jesus Christ, given to the world on Christmas. That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God created you to be. Just one more thing, the Catholic Sprouts podcast will be off all of next week so that we can prepare for and celebrate Christmas as a family. But we will be back the following week to wrap up 2020 and welcome 2021 together. And so from our family to yours, have a blessed and holy Christmas.